right, I am back in the garden today and the sun is going down. It's been a little hot, so I wanted to get a little cooler. I got the tiller out. I gotta get tomatoes, so we're gonna be picking tomatoes. Where the beans got taken out, we're gonna go ahead and till it all over here, all the way over to the pepper side. So we're just gonna keep going down. Like I said, on the where the potatoes were, I'm gonna till it over and over and over until the grass all goes away. So all the seed keeps seeding, and I can let all those seeds do it, and fingers crossed that works. I could put a tarp over it, something like that, but it's good exercise. Why not do it that way? Roosters like to tell us what's going on too. So let's get to it. All right, well, I was trying to do it with the long grass, but that won't work. So now I gotta get the trimmer out, take the grass down, and then I'll try doing it, because it was just clogging up the tiller. So back at it. All right, it's mowed. I'm gonna try to till it again, see if it goes better. Should hopefully go better. So let's get back to it. Losing some sunlight, but I got this once over, and garden is shrinking as far as what's in it. But now on to tomatoes. So we're definitely coming close to wrapping up our tomato picking, what we have to harvest. Got some little cherry tomatoes, but they're all splitting this year. It's too much water. Water everywhere. But we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of these tomatoes out so we can get ready to make sauce, which I've probably got about 20-30 pounds in there already of tomatoes for sauce. But they're all getting ready now. That's the problem with tomatoes, they don't all come in at once, and I like to make my sauces at once. So we freeze the tomatoes typically, which is just a lot easier to do, to freeze them. So let's just keep getting all these out of here, the ones that are coming ripe. And then soon these will be gone because these plants aren't doing too good now, as far as health-wise, I can tell. And that's probably why they're all starting to ripen. Lots of tomatoes. I got 3 bags. I'll probably fill up 2 of them. We're out of spare, just in case. But last year, we actually surprised ourselves. We made a pizza sauce. And I will tell you, that pizza sauce was probably the best pizza sauce I have ever had in my life. I might be biased, but... Alright, I was talking about pizza sauce. Ran out of space on my phone, like a ninny. I know that's one of the things I need to check every time I do it, but yeah, definitely biased on my pizza sauce. Loved my pizza sauce. You know, it's definitely moving up here. It's been nice. We've been here, 2 years, and a lot of reason we moved up here. I'd like to share at some point the full story. I actually shared quite a bit of it for about probably another 4 minutes there that I didn't realize I wasn't sharing it. But we fell in love with this place. We came up here a couple times. Wanted to try skiing once, so we're like, let's go up, let's find some place to ski or snowboard, I think it was at the time, and came up here, visited, loved it, absolutely loved it. Then we had rented a couple times up here, and it's so expensive to rent places up here. So we're like, you know what, let's just build a place and we'll Airbnb it and blah, blah, blah. And, ultimately we decided to not do any kind of Airbnb business and just to move up here and enjoy it ourselves. A lot of locals ain't too fond of the Airbnb business, I'll say that much. It definitely screws with housing up here, and it's very hard for people to buy houses when people who have large incomes can come in and just buy several homes and rent them, which, not knocking them, that's their right and they can do it, but it definitely starts gentrification of an area when you want a bunch of service workers to help serve you, but they can't even afford to live in the area. But 'tis another topic, probably too political for this. Tomato picking. But yeah, we just absolutely love this area. It's, Beach Mountain, Sugar Mountain are the 2 ski resorts right in our area. Ski Appalachia, got them as well around here. And, we're nestled in a nice little spot. Went from one vacation town to another vacation town after we left Pinellas County. And, I left that place because things were just going on that were just getting too big city-like. And one of those things was... just a few months prior to making this decision, there were 2 drive-by shootings on Interstate 275. And I know I'm not doing the kind of stuff to get myself shot up in a drive-by, but at the same time, that was telling me that the nice little quaint area that I was born and raised in was no longer the quaint little nice place I was born and raised in. And places change and people move on and experience new things, and it sucked leaving my brother and my mom there and moving out, but we all have to do our own thing at some point in life, and that was it here. Did invite my mom to go with us, but she chose not to. She wanted to stay there instead, and that's fine. She comes up here, we fly her up here, and she visits. She'll be here in December. And my brother was just up here, Graybeard Garage. He has his channel, and he's the one who kind of convinced me, well, he's been telling me for a while, get a YouTube channel. You got lots of stuff you're doing. Good content. We don't always listen to our brothers, do we? Or our siblings. But, at the end of the day, I finally did. I made my channel. We're farming, small scale farming, but it's going pretty good. We did pick the tomatoes. I forgot to do this. And look at all those. Look at all those. So many tomatoes everywhere. Tomatoes. Sauce is in my future. I tell you, one of the cool things around here, the sun sets behind Big Haw Mountain, and we get that twilight effect from the mountain, and it does get dark. There's one downfall. When the time changes, about 3:30, it starts getting darker in here in the valley, and then by usually 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's dark. And I really don't like the dark season because I can't get as much done. I work full-time for a company remotely, and you know, if you get off at 5 and the sun's already down, not really much you can do. Now granted, it's the winter, there's less things that I am doing, but as the gardens stop going and other things stop going, I really wanted to turn more to like sawmilling, other projects around the house. Winter's normally when I'll get other stuff done, building any structures, clearing other land I need. I like clearing land when everything's dead. It's easier to see where the trees are gonna fall. It's easier to see where everything is, how the ground looks, and it's definitely one of the things I like. But anyway, with that said, I do plan at some point doing a video where I'll sit down and give you a little more story of the background of why I'm here and what am I doing. And you know, with that, this is Nate with Big Haw Homestead, and please like, subscribe, share if you like my content. Please comment. It helps my algorithm. It'll boost me up, get me, you know, more viewers. I'll probably never be as big as a lot of these other channels out there, but I do enjoy sharing what I do, and that's why I do this. So you can see my progress. I can share it with friends and family in a much better format than posting on Facebook. And with that, have a good one.